There we go. Okay. I think I got it. I'm still getting used to this StreamYard deal, but I found it. It's free. A lot of people use it. So, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media, coming at you live on YouTube tonight, doing a Q&A, talking sports, whatever. Gonna talk some college football as we look towards the 2020 season. I know there's been talk lately quite a bit about, we might not have, a season because of, the coronavirus or anything, which I get it. I understand that. But it does seem like it's getting better in certain areas of the country. Is it getting better completely? Maybe not, but they're starting to open places back up. They're starting to, slowly open up malls and movie theaters in certain states, in certain cities, in certain, parts of America. And so that's a good thing. Let me check the chat. And I can put it up on the screen and say, well, man, I love this. What's up? Randall Anderson says, hello, Ballard. Well, hello, Randall. Hope you're doing well. By the way, if you want to join the stream tonight, this is one of those things you can, hopefully that's the right link right there. Click that link. It'll take you to StreamYard, what I'm using, and you can join in. And if you want to be on here on camera, definitely feel free to do so. I kind of want to do something where I interact with the viewers and everything. And so I think it would be a great idea, but it's completely up to you, whatever you decide. So let me check the sound and everything. Is there a anyway? So how is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing fine. Again, coronavirus is still there, still some stuff to look at. Should we be completely worried? I don't know. It does seem like stuff is starting to open back up as I mentioned, but we still gotta wait a little bit. It's not 100%. My church is still doing online services as well. So Randall, if you look at the YouTube comments, I put a link there. If you click that link, you can be on the stream as well. It's completely up to you, though. You don't have to, but this is one of those things. If you want to, be on the show, I think you can do it where it's just the mic or whatever. But I kind of want to do something where I interact with the audience and get people on streams and stuff. Maybe do something. Even for the college football season, do live streams. You know how Mark Rogers has all these, well, I guess they're bloggers and writers for Ohio State and Bama and Clemson or whatever, but maybe do something where from a fan's point of view, what's their opinion on their team going into the season or something. I might use this and see what I can do, but it's not a guarantee, but so let me check something here. But anyway, hope everyone is doing well tonight. So So anyway, so baseball supposed to start May 1st or June 1st, I think. Think it's June 1st. I don't know, but it was supposed to either start in, like they said, May 1st or June 1st. But when I look at this, and I think it did at some point change, but man, what the heck? Alex Smith had an injury. Did he seriously lose his leg? Oh, he almost did. This is supposed to be a story or something about the former, I think he was a Chiefs quarterback, but he's with the Redskins now. He almost lost his leg or something due to an injury, or uh, I don't know. That's crazy, but I'm not going to get into too much of that, but it's devastating. MLB. No. Why did it go to soccer? No one cares about soccer. Come on. Schedule. June 1st. I'm sorry. Not May 1st. Uh, June 1st. In 1 month, they have some games scheduled. You got Milwaukee at Washington, Boston at Cleveland. You got Tampa Bay Rays are playing Minnesota Twins. So, um, hey, BVD, how you doing, man? Extreme Kane, welcome to the stream. Hey, I just subbed. Well, thank you for that. I don't think I've seen you anywhere, but I appreciate you stopping in. Hey, BVD, you want to be on the stream? Click that link. Kind of want to do something where I talk with some fans of teams and get people on here, but why do I have the crappiest charger in the world for my laptop? But Extreme Kane playing NCAA 11. Man, I miss those games. I think I had which ones did I have? I had 12. I had 10. I think 9. I don't know, but I had a couple of those, man. Oh yeah, it is Friday. I forget you go live tonight, Big Vol Daddy. I will say this, BBD. Was it today or was it yesterday? The moment in BBD history on the morning show. The what was the one you showed of like you trick or treating or whatever on Halloween one year? That was hilarious. Randall, I don't know how that link works. As it said, you could actually see me for a minute. Hold on. I think. Yeah, I don't know. Let me put some comments up here. I forget. I'm trying to manage this a little bit, but hold on. Let me find the link. So if you see that, that's the link right there. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. Let me go to my other YouTube account, the one where it's not my sports or anything. I don't post on it. It's what I use to watch other videos. But if I go on that and I go to my stream, because it looks like Randall was trying to get on or something. I don't know. Hold on. So Randall, just click the link and then all you got to do is enter your name that you want it to appear on the stream, um, and then hit enter broadcast studio. Um, let's see. It looks like Nate Kingston is trying to join on here. Let's see. Let me try to get you guys on. Who we got? Is this Nate? How you doing, man?
Very good. How are you?
Doing well.
That's good. During this epidemic, epidemic crisis.
Yeah, just trying to deal with it.
Yeah. Jeez,
As I said in the stream, though, it does seem like it's getting better in some areas. Again, things are starting to open up, but at the same time, it's one of those things that's slowly happening, and we still got to be. I guess the president and everyone's still trying to take caution to it.
Yeah, I get that, but will it affect the college football?
Do what?
Like, but will it affect the college football season? Or like a short season?
That's the thing. It's still kind of unknown. I think when you look at it, from what I've heard is the sun kills the virus. If that's the case, when summer comes, if you have the virus, and I don't know what the symptoms are, if you're able to move or not, but go outside, go in the sun, let it die off, and everything. But then they're also expecting a second wave in the fall to come. I don't know if that's true or not. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, that might be true because I normally, not really, but actually rarely walk my dog outside to get some fresh air and come back home and do some stuff.
Yeah, I let my dogs out. I normally just open the door in the backyard because we got a fence. I don't necessarily take them for walks. I myself go for a walk here or there. So we haven't really gotten rain or anything lately. But
yeah, like here where I'm from, it's Nebraska. It's Nebraska. So where I'm at, it's pretty nice right now. It's like 70.
70. That's pretty good weather. I like it in like the 60s when it's just like a small breeze or something.
Yeah. I actually, we had the 65 degrees yesterday.
Oh wow.
But I mean, it's really nice here, and mostly in winter, we have a lot of snow.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Florida. We don't really get snow. For what I've heard people say, because I'm one of those people that want snow, but I live here with my parents and everything, so I can't just go here and move. And I'm like, I wish Florida got snow. And someone once told me, well, they got snow a few years back. Oh, in Florida, really?
Yeah,
I doubt that.
My iPad real quick. There we go. I'm a Michigan, Nebraska fan, because I'm House of I with them.
Yeah.
And so I've been really pissed about that. Not the Ohio State game and stuff, but mostly that. But I was really pissed that piss is a strong word. Sorry. I was really mad that that all people in like Ohio or Ohio State says they're don't worry, I have a dog too.
Yeah.
Say they're like hardcore 15-0 record. They don't know
Right.
that they're gonna get that record.
Yeah.
Think reality. And we can't just predict like just 15-0 all the time because that's not gonna happen.
Right.
And wait, go ahead.
No, I was just, kind of saying like, again, some places, and again, like if the sun kills the virus, some places get the sun, some don't. But, and again, in some places in the summer, some are hotter than others. I guess, I don't know if it's necessarily the sun as much as it is the heat, if anything. So there's probably other
Hey,
alternatives.
look at Arizona for a fact.
Oh man, that's the last place I want to live because I don't want to live. Man, if I'm being honest, I live in Florida. I like Florida, but I mean, I could move somewhere where it's cooler weather in the winter.
Well,
I mean, we get a small cold front, and then that's it.
Nebraska's in the between weather in
Right.
spring, and maybe Iowa or Kansas or Missouri. Somewhere in the Midwest is pretty good. And I think that's the 4 states I know, or 5.
Yeah.
That are pretty good weather. But you said Florida has really good weather too. So
yeah, it is good weather.
Yeah, I've been to Florida actually, for a vacation, to go to Disney World, and I mean, Disney World is Disney World. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is.
But the other park that I'm used to is Orlando Universal. They haven't changed actually.
Yeah. Randall, I see you in the comments. Go back to the link because I did see you in the background. I just didn't have you added to the stream. But if you go back and do whatever you did, I can add you. But
I'm kind of new to this too, so I'm.
Yeah. I just know.
Yeah.
I just know I can put people on and then take them off the stream and everything. But I don't really know what it is like on your end. There we go. I see Randall in the background, but do what?
Yeah, I have an iPad right now, so I don't have a computer.
Yeah, I'm using my laptop at the moment, but
yeah. Well, I have. Actually, remember I was talking about the Michigan and Ohio State routing and stuff.
Yeah.
What I know, Ohio State owns Michigan, but do they own the series?
Actually, I did look that up a few weeks back. I was curious about that. Michigan, I think, leads the series, don't they?
Yeah.
Hold on. Michigan versus Ohio State. I'm Googling this real quick.
Yeah.
The rivalry.
I'll look it up at Wikipedia.
It's shocking because Ohio State's won the last 8. The longest win streak is Michigan, 9 straight from 1901 to 1909. They've met 116 times, and Michigan leads this series 58-51-6. And it's pretty close, too. So you can't look at it and say necessarily that you own them, first off, because you've lost to them like 8 straight years. But at the same time, I mean, it's like a 7-game difference there, and Ohio State's catching up to make it even.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen, actually. But you never know what's going to happen at the shoe. Well, mostly the Ohio State fans know, but they don't really know what's going to happen because some miracle could happen. Actually, I mean,
Right.
like no
No.
college friends. You don't. I mean, I get you what you're saying. Just I'm just saying in general. I say in truth. Michigan owns the series, and
Right.
Ohio State owns the streak. And,
Right. If anything, yeah. And I believe this to be true. My uncle was telling me this. He's a big Clemson fan. He says anything could happen in a rivalry game. And to a point,
Yeah.
he's right. I mean, you look at like the Iron Bowl. You remember the Kick Six game a few years ago? Did
Yeah,
you
it was
see last
electric.
year? I mean, anything could happen, and just in sports in general, especially if you look at like the pro sports. I mean, listen, Bama played Fresno State at home a few years ago. Anything could
Yeah.
happen. They're not going to go in there and beat Alabama, but I mean, still, a lot can happen in a big game. So,
Yeah. I mean, you said it. A lot can happen, but a Ohio State fan says no. We're gonna win a 15-0 season. Well, give me a break. But I actually respect the Ryan Day coach. He's
yeah,
he's kind of like a dad.
he's a good
with,
guy.
his, yeah. I mean, I actually I'm a little Ohio State fan, but little, not as much of Michigan. But like,
Right.
I
Who's
mean,
your in your pro teams? The Patriots, right? Based on your, I noticed your profile picture is Tom Brady with a little bit of
yeah, I
Michigan
had to change that. But
because
I was
he's on
gonna
the
change
Bucks
that.
now.
I know. I was trying
Bucks
to find
fan here.
Bucks. I was try to find that same picture with the Bucks and the no, not Patriot,
You could
Michigan.
always
And
find that one in Photoshop it.
yeah,
Put a Bucks jersey over the Patriots.
or I can find like number 10 in yellow, Michigan. So,
Right.
but I mean, all my favorite team. You're probably gonna hate me for this, but it's my favorite animal though, Jaguars.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why I like
their jersey. I'm
all.
my favorite color is blue. I like their
Yeah,
blue jerseys, like their color rush and everything. Those are cool. So
yeah. I mean, I like Jaguars the helmets. Like used to have the helmets with gold and black.
mhm.
That was sweet.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why they got rid of them. I think that's the number one uh, helmet that they had. Um, but anyways, um, thanks for having me. Actually,
I appreciate you coming on, man. I'm gonna try to do this more often and try to get people. And I kind of want to do something where, like, I do live streams for college football teams going towards the 2020 season and get like a fan's perspective or something like this. Like, you'd be perfect for a Michigan one.
yeah. I mean, I'll wear my Michigan shirts and
Get like a Michigan hat or helmet or something.
well, I might borrow my dad's Michigan 1997 championships hat. And
Is that the last time they won a
name
natty?
yeah, they actually split the
Oh.
natty with Nebraska. That
Yeah,
year.
I hate split natties with all the controversy
I
and everything.
know.
Just flip a coin if you want. What are you doing?
All right. Have a good day, and I'll be in the live chat.
All right, thanks for coming on, Nate. Appreciate it.
You're
You have a
welcome.
good one. There you have it, Nate Kingston. Randall, are you still? Doesn't look like you're back there. I'm not sure if you're still watching, but if you want, you can try to get back on again, and I can add you if you want. Hey Nana, how you doing? And, let's see. But let's see. So that was Nate Kingston. He's a Michigan fan and I guess just a fan of Tom Brady, I guess. But so there I see you, Randall. Hold on. Let's see. Hey, Randall, how you
There
doing?
I am.
What's up?
Hello. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's
Can
cutting
you hear
out.
me? Can you?
Do what?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you and I can see you, although it is buffering a little bit, but I can hear you. Is it fine on your end?
I'm on a line with somebody, but I can't. I can hear you.
Awesome. I can hear you as well. How you doing?
I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Might be something with this. I don't know. It was working fine with Nate. I don't know what's going on with it now, but I do notice that your video feed is buffering and everything. So
Yeah. And when you talk, you're fading in and out.
yeah, same with you. I don't know what's going on with it, but uh, let's see.
I think it must be on my end.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what it is, but I mean, like the it sounds pretty clear, but the video feed, if anything's messing up, but I can hear you well. So, how you doing today?
Oh, you can't see me?
I can see you. The video feed is
See me?
buffering a little bit, but I can hear you well. Seems like it's a little bit better, but not sure what exactly is going on with it though.
I don't know.
Tell you what, try getting off and then getting back
Because you
on.
seem to have no problem with Nate.
Yeah, I don't know. Nate was fine, his video and everything, but anyway, but that was Randall. So if he wants to try to get back on, he's feel free to, Randall. I don't know what was going on, but it was fine with Nate. I see he's back on here. Let's see if this is better. Wait for this to load up. You there, Randall?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's a
Can
little
you
bit
hear
better.
me?
Yeah, it's better. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Yeah.
was, but
Well, sometimes, yeah, I think it freezes from time to time.
yeah, yeah. Nate Kingston saying it's
It
probably just a
freezes from
Wi-Fi.
time to time. You can hear you when it unfreezes.
Yeah. So,
You said what?
oh, I
You,
wasn't really saying anything, but I know Nate Kingston was saying that it's probably just the Wi-Fi. I don't know how good or bad the connection is there, but uh,
well, usually the Wi-Fi is good.
yeah, it's normally really good here too. Sometimes it can suck, but it's not always going to be good. But uh, so, how are you doing today?
I mean, I'm on my phone. I'm doing all right.
Awesome.
I'm on my phone. Does that make a difference?
I really don't know if it does or not. I'm using my laptop. I've never really. Well, I take that back. This is my first time actually using it and having people on. I was on BVD stream a couple days ago using StreamYard on my cell phone, and it seemed to be working fine. So I really don't know what's going on. But uh, uh, speaking of BVDs in the comments, this is Randall Anderson BVD. Uh, he says, "What's up?"
Hey, baby.
So anyway, anything
I
specific you
can't
want to
do any of that though.
do? What? What'd you say? Hold on just 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to get my. There we go. My computer's plugged in. I don't know what was going on. My computer was about to die. Thought I saw someone in here just a couple minutes ago. Sorry about that, Randall. I don't know what exactly was going on, but I can't see the chat at all. Oh, you backed out? Okay. Thought I saw someone else in here. It said it was Cajun Chris. I don't know, but anyway. So let's see. This is a weird stream, isn't it? Oh, okay. You backed out. I get it, but yeah, this is, however, a first time actually having people on. But again, I was using this. What's up, Crimson Brave 2020? How you doing? Roll Tide. I was using this last night for a stream, and but I wasn't using the actual thing where I can get people on. But yeah. So So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but anyway. So in the meantime, I guess I'll continue to talk some sports. I think first off, for us football fans, we deserve a football season. You know it, and I know it. Uh, so I do hope we get a football season, like all of you are hoping. Will we get one? I say most likely. Listen, I'm going to say it. I'll be shocked if we don't get a football season over this virus. Really? Come on now. Eh, it's going to last till the fall. No. Nate says he's probably going to get back on. Feel free to. Absolutely. And I think, again, I saw Cajun Chris. I don't know if he's watching, but if you want to try to get back and get on here, feel free to. Crimson Brave 2020, welcome to the stream tonight. Wow, you're not alone for once. Congrats. Yeah, I did a stream where I did one last night, and it was only like Crimson Brave, and then that was pretty much it. College Football Frenzy, welcome to the stream tonight. Might get on. Yeah, feel free to. Definitely. I put a link in the chat. Hold on. I can put it in there again if anyone wants to copy that link. Go to it. Randall says he's technologically challenged. Aren't we all in some ways? No one's perfect. No one's perfect with technology or anything. See you later, Big Vol Daddy. I'll see you on your stream tonight, sir. You have a good one. But yeah, it's let's see. Here we go. College Football Frenzy. You're on. How you doing, man?
How are you doing today?
Do what?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I heard you talking about the season. I think we could abandon like some conferences if they choose not to play for the year. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think every program necessarily has to play, but I think we could do like we could allow some schools to skip the season.
Right. Yeah, I think from what I'm hearing, I think Paul Feinbaum. I don't know if you watch him on the SEC network. Had Commissioner Sankey of the SEC on, and I think it's based on conferences and what the commissioners want to do. You also got to look at the NCAA commissioner who's in charge of it all. What's his name? Like Mark Emmert, I think. What does he want to do? What is he saying? And so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what the commissioners and everyone wants to do for their conferences, I guess.
Yeah. I heard some Group of 5 programs, though. Their programs might close down like forever if they don't have this season. So it's like really important for some schools that have the season. Like some of the smaller schools can't afford to skip a season.
Yeah, I agree. And you got to think when it comes to the virus, for certain parts of the country, it's worse in some places, right? Like it might be worse in the Pac-12 area over in like California, Washington, Oregon, and all that than it is on the East Coast. So if the Pac-12 can't play, is that going to stop the SEC or the ACC? Probably not. But at the same time, I mean, are we really going to play a conference or a football season if we exclude a conference? I don't know.
Some teams is better than none, so I'll take it. The SEC should be playing no matter what. I agree. Not that down there. It's not anything terrible down there, and their athletes are so good. It's not going to make it. If they get the virus, they're not going to die from it. As long as they just take care of themselves once they get it, they're not. I mean, I think probably the older coaches have to like maybe separate themselves a little bit. From the players, probably like social distance, but like the younger players are fine. I mean,
yeah, because I think it's what's the word I want to use here? I'm trying to think how I want to say this, but older people are getting it more, I think.
Yeah.
The more elderly, up in age, people
it's not necessarily
getting it. But I don't think it's based on age, but I don't know what it is.
It's not more. It's just more apparent in older people because they have like a worse immune system. So, but like the younger people can get it and they won't even know they have it.
Right.
So, I mean, they're not. I don't think for like if a player's even get it like that bad, but the coaches definitely probably have to social distance a little bit, especially the older ones. But overall, like the bigger conferences, the Big Ten, the SEC, they should be playing this upcoming season.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And something that I was talking to, I don't know if you watch much of Uncle Lou. You probably do, but I mean, if you're a football fan, I guess you do. But I've called up on his show a couple times, and we were talking about the virus and everything like that affecting football, and I brought something up like if they can't be around each other off the field or whatever, what makes you think they can be together on the field? Because if you this example like I used when I talked to him about it, take an offensive line. What do you have, like maybe 6, 7 guys on the offensive line? You know how close they are? Only a couple inches. Yeah. They're so close together. There's like 7 of them. What if one sneezes or coughs or something? And whether they know they have the virus or not, what are you going to do? Like,
that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I mean, we just need to have
how you doing? Go ahead.
Important.
Yeah.
It's so important to have a season. I mean, I couldn't imagine if we skipped a college football season. I wouldn't know what to do with myself in the fall on Saturdays. So, I think it's really important.
Yeah. Well, at least on YouTube, I don't know if you are you into baseball that much?
Not too much. I'm wearing a Red Sox hat, but I'm not.
But like the NFL, the NBA, and the MLB YouTube pages are like doing. It says they're live streams. I consider them premieres, even though they're not premiering it. But they're doing like these live streams of classic games and stuff, just because we don't have anything right now, which I think is kind of cool. But at the same time, like, I want the actual live sports, man.
Yeah.
I want to see games this fall like Bama and Georgia. I kind of want to see Notre Dame and Navy, the Week 0 matchup.
Oh yeah, that's
I did a Notre Dame preview video yesterday, and I said we'll see what happens with that game because Navy was ranked last year. Like, what were they, like 10-2 or something? But there's certain actual games this year that I'm looking forward to instead of all this old school stuff.
This season has probably some of the most compelling in-conference and out-of-conference matchups we've seen in quite a long time. I mean, every week has a great matchup, pretty much.
Yeah.
You have Notre Dame and Clemson, Georgia and Alabama, like you said. Of course, you've got the division. You've got the Penn State, Ohio State, Georgia, Florida, LSU versus
Alabama. Those games. Yeah.
And then you've got Oregon versus Ohio State. You got LSU and Texas in a rematch. Great games.
I forgot all about that Oregon-Ohio State game. That'll be a good one, man.
That's a big one.
I know that Oregon loses Justin Herbert to the draft. Who took him again? It was the
Chargers.
The Chargers took him. I don't know what the quarterback situation is going to look like, but they have a couple guys on defense that are pretty decent.
I'm a little bit of an Ohio State fan. I'm scared of them. I'm scared of them this year. They could beat us. They definitely could beat us. They're very talented. I think their defense is a top 5 defense. I think it's the best defense in the Pac-12 next year. Oregon's defense could be a top 5 defense.
Who's that top recruit? That 5-star guy they got that was that got offers from everybody. Almost chose Alabama.
I know who you're talking about. I can't forget his name.
Kayvon Thibodeau, I think is how you say his name.
Yeah.
Thibodeau.
On the offense, they have Penei Sewell, who could. If like a team with a good quarterback gets the number 1 pick, he could go number 1 possibly. There's a possibility.
Right.
So their team is absolutely stacked, and the quarterback situation isn't horrendous. They got a transfer from Boston College.
I haven't even looked at it.
Oregon. So the quarterback situation is the one thing that's a little bit questionable, but everything else, they look like they're going to be by far the best team in the Pac-12 next year.
Right. And Oregon's not a dumpster program. I mean, they made the first college football playoff a few years ago, and you look at this past decade. Didn't Auburn play them in the Natty, and Auburn won that with Cam Newton, 2010, I think, 2011 season.
It was on a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, I remember that, and that was the same year Cam Newton won the Heisman too. So Oregon's a good program. Are they top 10, top notch right now? Probably not, but I think Mario Cristobal is a pretty good coach, and I think he's got it going in the right direction.
I think Oregon's a one-loss team in the regular season next year. They were a two-loss team this past season. I think their schedule is very manageable inside the Pac-12.
Right.
I think they're a one-loss team. I think they'll with their schedule. I think they'll definitely finish inside the top 10. I mean,
Oregon
they finished fifth in the nation last year overall, so they're pretty good, and they should be better this upcoming season. So I expect them to be very competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you still got to look, as I just mentioned, with Justin Herbert gone. I think quarterback play is a big deal, but outside of that, I think they should be good to go.
Yeah, I mean, and again, they're talented. Of course, the schedule besides Ohio State is very manageable. That has a lot to do with it too. But they're most likely getting at least 12 wins. That'll be my guess next year.
Yeah, I would agree. You got anything else? I got someone else in the back room here, but
no, that's it. I think that's probably it. I'll leave. All right.
All right. Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's it.
All right, college football frenzy there. We got Nate Kingston. He was on a little earlier. We'll put him back on. Nate, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing good. I'm not sure if did it cut out last, I think, when you were on here or something, or I don't know what was going on.
I don't think so. I just left, I think.
Maybe I'm thinking of when Randall was trying to get on.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of felt bad for him. I want him to get back on to say my projection for Michigan, and Nebraska.
Okay.
So the schedule for Michigan, the first game is at Washington.
Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I heard that Michigan is 0-8. I don't remember the record of the Pac-12 record for Michigan because it's not that good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who they play when they versus the Pac-12, but I probably Oregon or someone. But all I know it's gonna be a tough game. But Washington head coach retired, and I don't know who is the spot for.
They also lost Jacob Eason, the Georgia transfer, who got drafted. I think. Didn't he get drafted by the Raiders or someone? I'll have to double check, but
I mean,
yeah.
After that, I think they play Ball State at home or no.
I'm not sure. It was the Colts that took Jacob Eason, by the way, not the Raiders. But go on.
So they play at Washington. I think the second game they play at home against Ball State, which is an easy game.
Right. Cupcakes.
And forgot what's this third. Arkansas State, I think. I don't know, but I saw on FBS schedules. If you want to look that up, 2020.
Yeah, I follow that
Yeah.
website for the schedules.
Yeah. Could you name the schedule for me, or
Yeah, for Michigan.
yeah?
Here, I'll pull it up. Let's see, they're in the Big Ten for 2020.
Yep.
Here, I'll just read the whole schedule if you want. Here we go.
Yeah.
So you open it up at Washington, Ball State, Arkansas State. Then you get Wisconsin, Penn State, at Michigan State, at Minnesota, Purdue, bye week, home against Maryland, at Rutgers, home against Indiana, and then you're at Ohio State this year. So, I mean, and I guess I haven't done a Michigan preview yet. I'll do that pretty soon. But I would say the road schedule looks pretty tough, but other than that, it seems favorable.
Yeah. They don't have like 2 bye weeks or 1 bye week. I don't think
you get one on Halloween. I think a lot of people get Halloween off. They had 2 last year only because of how the calendar fell, with the start of the season being August 31st, and then of course the last day of November being rivalry day. So
yeah, I mean, I'll go with a realistic record for Michigan, although they had been like down times and in the middle, like they haven't been beating Ohio State since 2011 when Denard Robinson was there, but but actually my prediction is probably like 11-2 or 10-2 losses to Ohio State and maybe Minnesota, or I don't know.
That's interesting. So let me ask you this: I'm an Alabama fan. You're a Michigan fan. What were your thoughts of the Citrus Bowl?
Oh shush! I didn't like that bit. I mean,
they didn't do all that great either, man. It's okay.
Yeah, I was
they
like,
made mistakes.
I was like, get Shea Patterson out because I mean he's a decent quarterback, but not as good as the.
He started out doing really well, but I feel like, in my opinion, he just kind of took a hit a couple years ago. Not like a hit, but like he's kind of declined a little, you know.
Yeah, I mean, when he first got to Michigan, he was like a little quiet quarterback that you don't have like a leader. You want a leader that leads the O line and stuff.
Yeah.
And although he was quiet, I don't think he was a leader at Michigan. Probably was at Ole Miss.
Who was? Who was at Ole Miss?
Shea Patterson. He
he transferred.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wanted to go to Michigan. Plus, he was born there too. Well, somewhere in there. And grew up like a Michigan fan like me. Although he didn't do well, but he's the 7th all-time throwing quarterback. Yards. 7th all-time quarterback for yards at Michigan. And for actually, I'll take that loss back to Minnesota. That's like a toss-up. And I mean, I can give credit to Minnesota. Because they proved us wrong that they are a powerhouse. Well, I won't say powerhouse right now, but true talent.
Minnesota
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I like. I kind of like what they did last year with PJ Fleck, and they beat Auburn in that Outback Bowl. Now, when you see a bowl game like that, and you see the final game of the year, you kind of want to end it on a high note going into next year and everything. Now, for them, for a team like Minnesota, they need to show that wasn't a fluke. If anything, I'm not saying they got to go win a natty or whatever, but they got to win a little bit more games and make it. Well, I guess they did make it to the Big Ten championship, but they need to focus on trying to win it. And I think PJ Fleck has recruited well there.
Yeah, I mean, in 2021 class or 2022 class, excuse me, PJ Fleck recruited a kid from Nebraska. He committed to Minnesota.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be with PJ Fleck because he is more important. I don't know. But he said the recruit said to himself, not himself, but out loud, that there's nothing wrong with Nebraska head coach or anything. He likes the Minnesota's the best place for him. But I mean, I played football in high school this year, but I'm like a bench warmer though.
What position?
Wide receiver or slot.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play that much. I mean, although I play like 2 games, but that's it. I mean,
yeah.
Although I will say this, never run with your shoes on a 4-yard dash. That's what I did though.
Oh wow!
I didn't have cleats. I didn't
have cleats
back then. Nope.
Oh wow!
I had like black tennis shoes. I thought it was turf wise. I thought it was turf.
At least it wasn't sandals shoes or something.
Yeah, I know.
It just didn't have the things on the bottom like cleats do.
Yeah, I mean it had like little, I don't know what it's called, but it was Nike though. I thought that was the best choice for me, but
yeah,
I could have just stuck with cleats because my friend says if you run cleats, you're a lot faster with them.
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, although I was a bit slower, I think this is the worst ever 4-yard dash I ever did. 6.67.
Wow.
I mean,
I couldn't 40 yards. I could not. Yeah, I'm a bit bigger, and I probably would do worse than what you did. So.
Yeah. I mean, like I could run fast if I wanted to,
right?
But, not that day. That was like in summer workouts when I was playing football.
Yeah.
Where I live is in Omaha area. You know where Omaha is?
No, I don't think I've heard of it.
It's like Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha. I thought you said
Yeah.
I thought you said something else. I have heard of Omaha. I thought you said like Omaha, not the Omaha, but it sounded different. I'm like, what?
Yeah, kind of like. I mean, Omaha is a great city. Although they don't have professional sports.
Right.
I want them to, but I don't think they have the space, like metro area, the space to have it.
Right.
Like, but it would be cool if they had to. Like, for example, for XFL team.
Yeah.
Would you want a Omaha team for XFL or NFL, in your opinion?
I mean, I would like to see more because Omaha is one of those places. I'm sure you guys have like cool restaurants and stuff, but it's not like
Yeah,
New
we
York
have the best
City or
steaks.
Philly or anything. But I mean, listen, what were some XFL teams? One was like DC and Seattle. Well, I guess
Yeah,
those are a big name, but still, for small towns or not like small towns, but like
like
states
me.
have that one capital type city
Yeah,
that should get a little bit more credit than they get or whatever, more
yeah,
recognition, I guess I should say. But
mm,
yeah, that would be pretty cool to see. Like,
yeah, yeah. I mean, if Omaha had like a professional whatever team, like for example, for NFL or XFL, or for one NFL, they might be rivals with Kansas City because they're so close to each other.
yeah, Kansas City, Missouri, by the way. Some people didn't. Some people mess that up. I messed that up. I thought that was actually in Kansas. That's in Missouri.
Hey, hey, there's two Kansas Cities that you don't
Oh,
know.
there is one in Kansas, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, but it's like a small town though.
Yeah.
But Kansas City, Missouri is like a bigger city than Kansas City, Kansas. But anyways, like what I was saying, like rivals with Kansas City, maybe Minnesota. Um, let's see, Omaha.
Yeah.
Uh, I probably Denver. I don't know.
Yeah. Denver Broncos, but
Yeah,
that.
but what team name would you pick for the Omaha expansion team, for example?
You mean like where would I put them?
No, like what team name for Omaha?
Uh, I don't know. What's the biggest thing there?
Well, I mean, the steak is the steak is the
Omaha ribeye.
huge foods. I mean, someone on the someone on the web called if they had a baseball team because they are famous. Omaha is famous for a cultural series.
Yeah.
But on the web I saw, you might laugh at this, but Omaha cow farts or something like that. I saw. I mean, for a baseball team,
I'll be honest.
really?
That's a pretty stupid name right there.
I know.
The cow.
I'm like, what the frick?
Oh man.
But for me, I'm thinking of like, have you heard of University of Nebraska at Omaha Mavericks?
I don't think I've heard of that.
Actually, they used to have a NC football Division II team. Although they dropped the
Like a FCS type.
yeah, it's like FCS type. They played at Saskatchewan State too.
Yeah.
And well, they were in MAIA. I don't know what that is, but conference.
Right.
And like I've been to 2 games, but although they dropped that not program, but actually yeah, dropped that program out because they want to put the NCAA football out because they want to put NCAA hockey, the NCAA hockey team in Division I.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Yeah, and in basketball and everything else, but football and wrestling.
So they want to have it in like a different division in each sport, basically?
Yeah.
See, that's something else. Again, I was doing I did a Notre Dame preview. Here's what I don't understand. You look at Notre Dame, it's like I guess in baseball and basketball, they're in the ACC. Why are they not in the ACC in football? I get it's not even teams if you add them in there, but you can find another independent team, I guess. Or
Yeah, I mean,
if you're in one conference in one sport, why not join that conference in other sports as well? Doesn't make sense to me.
No. I mean, here's an interesting fact. And Notre Dame has a hockey team for men.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what happened. Looks like we lost Nate. If you want to try to get back on or type it in the comments, feel free to do so. I don't know what happened there. But I did not drop you for that. I don't know what happened. Do apologize, though. Let me turn the light on a little bit. I think I don't know, I'm probably going to get off here. I've been on for a little over an hour. I don't want to keep it going too long, but Nate, I'm not sure exactly what happened, if it was something on your end, but I did not drop you from it. So, but anyway. But there you have it. That's Nate Kingston. I'm not sure exactly if I guess he posts videos. He does, but go check him out. I don't know necessarily if he does sports stuff. I think he does some gaming, but you can check him out. And we got Crimson Brave throwing up some elephant and some football emojis. Roll Tide. But anyway, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get off. I've been on for over an hour or so. But I do appreciate Randall for coming on here. I appreciate Nate. I appreciate College Football Frenzy. Who else came on? I'm not sure. You know who you are, though. I think Cajun Chris came on as well. But anyway, I appreciate everyone for stopping into the stream tonight. But I think that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe as well. Really would appreciate it. I'll have to keep doing this. This was really fun. I enjoyed getting to hear from everyone and talk to everyone as well. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks so much for tuning in and watching tonight. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media is checking out. Roll Tide. Y'all have a good one.